Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving into something pretty unique.
Yeah,
Our source material isn't the usual research paper or, historical text. We're actually pulling insights from excerpts of a performance video transcript. It's titled Erica Mason Roulette.
interesting. Using artistic work as the source.
Exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
let's unpack this. Our mission really is to explore the powerful themes and, well, the personal declarations embedded in these lyrics. We
Right.
want to treat them like a rich text, a narrative that gives us a real understanding of resilience, self-determination, and this whole idea of risking it all.
And that's such a valuable way to approach it.
Yeah.
Seriously. Looking at art, like these lyrics, it can give you these profound insights into the human experience, into motivation.
Hmm.
It's a different kind of nugget of knowledge. It hits differently.
Yeah.
More resonant, maybe more potent than just dry facts.
I totally agree. And right away, the main metaphor jumps out. This phrase, I play roulette, it comes up again and again. And lines like, risk it all bets on me. It sets this immediate high stakes feeling, but roulette specifically, what does that add beyond just like general risk?
Well, that's a great point. Roulette, the spinning wheel, the total uncertainty, but then, bam, an absolute outcome. It's a perfect metaphor for those huge life decisions, right?
Yeah.
Where you have to embrace the unknown. But, and this is key, it doesn't feel like just a random gamble in the lyrics.
Oh, how so?
It feels more deliberate, like a conscious choice to bet everything on herself.
Right. All bets on me.
Exactly. And look how she links it. I risk it all if it means I'm free.
Ah, okay. So the risk isn't about winning money or something material necessarily.
It seems much bigger than that. It's
Yeah.
about liberation, personal freedom.
Yeah.
The risk is actually the path to getting that freedom, that agency.
That makes sense. That desire for agency,
Yeah.
it feels central. And speaking of personal journeys, the lyrics really shift to talk about this major transformation. You hear lines like, I'm grown now, I can stand on my own now, and also I can sit on my own now. What's going on there? Is it just about getting older?
I don't think it's just maturity, no, because she contrasts it right. She mentions she used to back down.
Right, right.
So saying I'm back now isn't just returning. It's like she's evolved, gone through something.
Okay.
It feels like reaching this place of real self-reliance.
Yeah.
Not just reacting anymore, but standing firm, sitting in her own power.
And from that place, that power, comes this amazing boldness. She says, I got audacity. It's probably why they're mad at me. They hate the way I'm taking up space, and I'm all in their face so casually and actually.
Wow. Yeah.
That's not just confidence, is it? It feels pointed, like choosing to be visible, maybe even confrontational.
I think that's right. It's this unapologetic embrace of just being there, taking up space, and doing it regardless of who approves or disapproves. It's like saying, I won't be small, I won't be quiet. And that phrase, so casually, it's just the presence itself is the statement. It turns other people's discomfort with her presence into, well, her advantage. It's almost tactical.
Okay. And then
Okay.
we get to maybe the most direct, the most forceful line in the lyrics. And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
She says, I'm coming for my reparations. White man won't pay, so I gotta take it. Getting back my peace is an obligation, no conversation.
Okay. That's direct.
Extremely.
So reparations, that concept of amends for past wrongs, often systemic ones. Here, in the song, it's framed as this act of, like you said, forceful reclamation.
Yeah, I gotta take it.
Right. Demanding what she sees as due. And that obligation, no conversation part, it makes it non-negotiable.
That's not a required.
Definitely not. It's presented as taking. Full stop. And she uses very specific culturally pointed language there. It ties into that broader line, too, about taking everything back that I lost on my way.
So it's a complete recovery of sorts.
Seems like it. The lyric presents this as pure personal agency, a unilateral declaration of what's owed from her perspective.
This demand, this reclaiming, it seems rooted in this incredibly deep commitment. A commitment to change, even if it means facing intense pain. Listen to this.
Okay.
I rather die to be a slave to my pain. I rather jump off the deep end, even if I drown at least. I did everything to change because, baby, I'm a risk taker.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's intense resolve. What does that willingness to, jump off the deep end tell us?
Well, what's fascinating there is the extremity. Preferring death, drowning,
Yeah.
anything, really,
Yeah.
over staying stuck in pain.
Right.
It just underscores this absolute, almost desperate drive for transformation. Going off the deep end isn't failure, maybe. It's a radical path to liberation.
Any outcome is better than staying stuck.
That's the feeling, isn't it? It suggests the biggest fear isn't the risk, or even dying. The biggest fear is remaining trapped, powerless in that pain.
It really is like no turning back now. But then, amongst all this outward fight, this huge external risk-taking, the lyrics pivot inward.
Ah, okay.
We get lines like, I risked and knew myself was risky, learned to love myself when I'm empty. And also, holding on to people, had to let them go. How does that internal stuff connect?
Well, it shows the other side of the coin, right? The
Yeah.
internal work that maybe fuels the external strength.
Mm.
Accepting yourself even, maybe especially when you feel vulnerable or empty.
Mm.
That's a huge risk too, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And letting go of people.
Right, releasing those past attachments, that takes courage. It suggests that maybe the biggest risks aren't always out there, they're in here.
Inside yourself.
Exactly. And that line, learn to love myself when I'm empty.
Wow. That suggests self-love isn't about being perfect or full. It's forged right there in the emptiness.
And she also mentions I'm healing my faith.
Which sounds like an active thing she's doing, rebuilding belief, inner strength. And that internal foundation seems critical for everything else she's claiming externally. Absolutely. And this whole journey, internal and external, it isn't presented as easy or like a straight path. The lyrics talk about cycles of loss and recovery.
How so?
There's this bit. Had to risk it all just to find me, and I lose it all, so don't try me. Then get it back like a nigga rewind me, then fall back like a shorty can't find me.
Okay, yeah. That paints a picture.
What does that cycle suggest about her resilience? Losing it all, getting it back.
Well, if we connect that to the bigger picture,
Mm-hmm.
it shows this incredible, unwavering resilience. It's not just bouncing back.
Yeah.
It's like coming back stronger. The rewind me part,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like resetting from a position of even greater strength, again, using very direct, culturally specific language.
Like you can't keep her down.
Exactly. It portrays this sense of almost being invincible. Knock me down, I get back up, maybe even stronger, and on my own terms. It's a declaration of enduring power, really.
So after unpacking all of that,
Yeah.
what does this all mean for you listening right now? How can these themes maybe speak to our own lives?
That's the key question, isn't it? I think these themes, really betting on yourself, owning your space without apology, that relentless pursuit of freedom,
Mm-hmm.
actively reclaiming what you feel you've lost, and doing that deep internal work of self-acceptance, of healing.
Mm.
These are universal lessons.
They feel universal, yeah.
They really apply to any challenge, personal or professional, that you might be facing. They're principles of like deep personal agency, self-empowerment.
Taking ownership.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Owning your own story, facing your own roulette moments with courage, and understanding that sometimes the biggest freedom comes after the deepest inner work.
Wow. That really does bring us full circle on this deep dive into the Roulette lyrics. We've definitely found those powerful themes, the audacious self-reliance, the high-stakes gamble for freedom,
Yeah.
and this profound act of reclaiming your narrative, your space.
It's a potent mix, a real declaration of personal sovereignty, like you said.
Absolutely.
So maybe a final thought to leave you with as you reflect on all this. In what parts of your own life might you need to, metaphorically speaking, risk it all? Where might you need to really bet on yourself to find a deeper sense of freedom or to truly reclaim something you feel is rightfully yours?